Oh, Ruki's here again. Oh, he's got a green tail. I didn't notice that. Doesn't look like anything new and shiny, so to just be chatting to Ruki. And pat the imp. Oh, it's so cute. Oh no, I've over-patted it. Third question was, why can't you participate? Okay, yep. Ah, they're so cute. Oh, I think I've over-patted this one too. It's gone to sleep now. Hopefully that doesn't mean bad things for our wagon, actually. Okay, Ruki, what's up? You find Ruki rummaging in the corner of the black wagon. I'm so happy you haven't gone to the part where I started screaming. Oh boy, I look forward to that. Hey, chum. Know what? It's good having somebody else around beside those two. And the mysterious person in the corner that nobody's talking about? So, come to think of it, there's something I wanted to get your take on, and you have to promise to tell me honestly. Would you say... what I mean is, he hesitates, trying to find the words. You will, I predict, also scream your head off. I know what you're talking about, I bet. Ah, you're being so ominous! Look, what I'm trying to say is, you sense something serious is troubling him. He moves in very close to the center of the screen, making sure no one else is in earshot. It's about my moustache. I've been getting some conflicting reports about it. Would you say my moustache, that it makes me look a bit, you know, unscrupulous? Ruki wishes to know if you think his moustache suits him. I can say it looks fine, he might be better off without it or nothing. It is very handsome, and if anything it gives him a distinguished sort of look. Or if something about it makes him appear less trustworthy and maybe less youthful too. Appearance is not your concern, nor is a drawn-out discussion on personal grooming. If I was playing this as myself, I'd probably just be picking all of the say nothing options, but I definitely want to explore the depth of the character's reactions, you know? That said, I can't hurt this pup's feelings. It gives him a distinguished sort of look. You suggest that Ruki's mustache looks perfectly fine. I wish there was an option for yes, it makes you look unscrupulous, but that's so you. Yes, like that is the thing. Like, it's extremely him. Couldn't agree more, chum. I knew straight away that you're a real judge of character. I notice he didn't qualify that with a good or a bad judge of character. Anyway, gotta check the wheels again for mites. See you around. He bounds off out of the wagon. Oh, we gave him hope! Okay, I'm glad we were kind. I'm assuming if we're not kind, it gives us a different stat that's like, oh, he sees things realistically now, but still. Okay, looks like we saved there. Let's continue our journey. To Homuel Valley. That's not correct. Ruki knows this mountain pass through to an arid region further north. Are we going to have another argument over ways to go? Surprise, dialogue has consequences. I have played the video games before. Oh, this wagon! I love it so much! Oh man. I can't also help but notice that we are traveling in a continually northern direction. The climate here in Jomwe... I need to decide how I'm going to say that. I started off with Jomwe, and now I'm like Yomwe. In Yomwe Valley is hot and uncomfortable. On top of that... They finally noticed the bard! We have a stowaway. No, we have a different stowaway. Home? We can go home? She must have latched onto the undercarriage as you crossed the ridge. Her manner is odd, though you sense she means no harm. She must have overheard some of your fellow exiles' conversations. You need but say the word, Hedwyn. Oh, come on, you can't be serious, Jody. She's just some kid who managed to climb aboard our wagon undetected, but still. Do it, Jody. Wow! Bit more ruthless than I expected Hedwyn to be. Jadariel approaches the girl and looms over her. Listen to me, girl. We cannot guarantee that we shall get you home, or any one of us. Okay, they're welcoming her. And Ruki was being the jerk. That makes more sense. But at present, we have room for you and adequate provisions. You may accompany us for the time. Jadariel leaves without awaiting a response, presumably to make room in the wagon for your new guest. The stowaway is overjoyed at this. I'm so glad that they're nice! And that I didn't have to make that decision. Ugh, that makes my heart feel better. Sorry, I think I hit the mic there. Really? You're so kind. You're most kind to someone you just met like me. May the 8 scribes smile upon you all. She claps her hands, bursts into laughter, and performs some kind of dance. Ruki stares at all of this and leans in close to Hedwyn. Hey, so, what gives? First the reader, now we're taking her along. What? We're gonna take in every mite-bitten drive imp we find now too? I mean, they'd make our wagon go faster, I don't see the problem there. They found you in the middle of nowhere and spent an hour making sure you didn't die? That is true. I should have kept that in mind. Easy, Ruki. I think he'd want for us to bring this one along. Who? Sandalwood? I thought you said he asked we find someone to fit in every type of mask. Near as I can tell, yours would fit her just fine. Okay, so that must be the previous Nightcrawlers? The apparent name of some mysterious informant of Hedwyn, Jadariel, and Ruki. It's just such a nice little bait and switch. It is! And it made me believe that this world was a better place. In that minuscule, that simple note of you expecting everything to go wrong and then realizing that they've written these people to be fundamentally decent and caring, albeit with, alternate viewpoints like Ruki. Yes, that philosophy. I'm so happy. He asks that we use our best judgment. Besides, we send her away, she'll go telling anyone she finds about us. We can't risk that right now. So, I can come in? It's very hot and I'm a little thirsty and a little tired too. Yes, you're welcome here with us. One question though. What do we call you? Well, this is embarrassing, I think, but I don't know for sure. It's just, back home, they called me lots of names. Like, for the color of my hair. They made fun of you just because you got grey hair. Now he's feeling a bit of sympathy. The mustache. You are kindred spirits. That's it! My name, it rhymes with grey. My name, it's just... They called me lots of names. You sense the girl is struggling to recollect a certain name she felt best suited her. Nightcrawlers, Ash? I tried. Look. Oh my gosh, I have to pick one. Make a Faye. So Faye is like the most justified with these texts. Oh, it's Day! I didn't even realize, Day, you're in this game. Ray, Zay. So far I'm going for Faye or Zay. But what are the other possibilities? Her name is Bay, that's... I'm glad that that one cannot possibly be right. Gay the Grey was perhaps how tormentors made light of her. You wouldn't want to recollect that. This one seems the most certain. I got the name correct somehow? Incredible. I don't think I'm going to then, but... You suggest that the stowaway girl's name is Faye.
Vistalia.
I'm assuming that she'd say yes to whatever it was. Why, that's it! My name is Faye! My name is Faye! She is a young vagabond girl with an odd manner and an unshakable sense of curiosity.
Ita Polameta.
Where I am from, they called me Faye the Fair. But I guess maybe you don't have to say that part because I didn't really like it. Your fellow exiles decide to bring Faye along for now. She almost collapses from exhaustion, so you take her in and show her somewhere she can rest. Faye joined the group. She is tired but excited. Party! Oh, I was hoping for a party. Although I guess we are a party. So it's fine. That's so cool, she has a different name for the rest of the game depending on what you pick. My lady was Shay the Shoddy? Dang. Oh! Okay, sorry, Steam just did a thing. I picked Gay because the mouse over said she was probably nicknamed Gay the Grey. Yeah. The Black Wagon arrives in a somewhat peaceful stretch of Homeware Valley. Your companions wish to hole up here for the night, to give Faye and all of you a little time to rest. Steam sneeze? Basically. Wagon time!
Huh?
Okay, that makes sense. You can relax, you know. I realize you probably don't have a relaxed sprite, but you can relax. How are you doing? Have you changed? No. Let's talk. Faye seems to be recovering well since you found her. She seems fascinated by everything and everyone in the wagon. Oh, hi Rita. You are the one who knew my name. You guessed it right, you did. Thank you for your hospitality. I've just been eating with imps and talking to the wagon. This wagon, he and I are the same age, almost to the very day. But I am older by 3 weeks, so I'm giving him a hard time. Ugh, big sisters. Little brother, I call him. He has a good wagon, isn't he? He will take us very, very far. My little brother, sure, he pulls up my hair at times and I don't like it very much. But he is family. I'm happy to be here with my family. I thought that I had lost them all again. I thought that I had lost them all. Oh, but we have stopped now, haven't we? Then I should go outside to dance in case the scribes are watching. Some revere them as gods, believing they bound themselves to exile so that others could live free. Live free. Bye, Rita! Smiling back at you, she prances out the door. Okay. Putting wild theories out there. This is actually an afterlife. Like, fairly common story setup. Would explain the mystical things happening. I don't know how likely I find it, but it's something I'm keeping in the back of my head. Okay, let's consider our options. So Hedward, I notice you haven't talked to us about your reason for leaving yet. Your fellow exiles are taking a moment to unwind. Yodariel motions for you to join them. Best get used to your new life here, Rita. We seldom get moments of reprieve. Perhaps some further study of that book shall pass the time. Love the groovy wagon theme? Dad bass? It is... This soundtrack is so good. Supergiant. You could join me for a little stroll if you're feeling up to it. Always something to be foraged around here. Oh no, I'm going to have to choose companions! Or you could teach us more of what you know. Prepare us for the next rite. In any case, we do what we can to stay busy. Keeps the sense of isolation well at bay. He's so concerned about our mental health, and that's adorable. You're going to have to choose— No, I'm so bad at choices! At certain junctures, you may choose from several vocations, which are ways in which you can make yourself useful during occasional moments of free time. Use what time you have. That's ominous. Okay, so that will let us sell things later. Small global bonuses to your fellow exiles during the rides. That seems like a good plan. Mentor a companion. I can't remember what my companions... Can I go into this without losing that? I assume I can. Where did I look at my companions? It was here. Through the window. 20, 12, 13. Okay, so the girl, Faye, is not available here. What's all this? Okay, masteries. That's clearly not something I would have yet. I have an inventory? Okay, it's just that. Okay, can I get the sheet back? Okay, skill tree. Skill tree. There we are. Power level 1 dude, global bonus or cash money. I pick global bonus. I'm leaning towards global bonus. Like, that seems the most useful. You never want one person to be power leveled above the others. You find a relatively quiet clearing to study the Book of Rites with undivided attention. Through greater understanding comes the reader's influence. Book of Rites, an ancient manuscript revealing a mystic path to freedom from the downside. Reader's influence, attribute bonuses you bestow on all of your fellow exiles who participate in the rites. Triumvirate, whose reader is well attuned to the book, has an inherent edge against its adversaries. Focus on which aspect? Hope, quickness, presence, or glory? I can't do glory? Okay, I need more righteousness to be glorified, okay. Presence will increase aura. Quickness will move faster. Hope removes banishment duration. I think I want either quickness or presence. I don't really pay much attention to presence, but it might be nice to have, whereas with quickness I do tend to zoom around the map a lot in a panic. I think we did presence since the auras are so bomb. Like, the auras are pretty bomb already. I'm gonna go for quickness though. I feel like being able to run around in a panic is definitely like... that's playing to my strengths, you know? You concentrate on your knowledge of the 8 scribes and how together they compose the Book of Rites among their many feats. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within you cannot tell. You gain the reader's influence celerity. So everybody's +1 quickness, and I can only do that one more time. Gotcha! Okay, I guess that's everything. I can't look at the scenery. Let's go. The path leading further west splits off, and once again your fellow exiles turn the choice of where to go over to you. Faye seems enthusiastic for whichever route you choose. Okay, so she's not having much of an effect so far. Fall Flat or Glue Hive? The south route across the Homeware Valley is riddled with barren rock and bone. Faye believes those who travel this path shall be as swift as Homeware of the 8 scribes. Okay, so we get there quicker. The north route across the Homeware Valley passes the remains of the Hive Titan. Faye believes those who travel this path shall be as strong as Goal of the 8 scribes. Do I want strength or do I want quickness? I just leveled up quickness. Faye has a lot of effect. Okay. She's being extremely helpful here. I'm gonna go Glue Hive. Which seems like a bad place to take a wheeled vehicle, but you know. Faye is behaving stranger than usual as you pass through the rocky pathways of Glue Hive. The north route across the Humware Valley passes the remains of the Hive Titan. Yes, I didn't pick that up on the first go. The lifeless carapace of Biolanthius still looms over the western edge of the valley. The scribes, I think they're here. I think that they were here. Can you not feel their presence in the sand and in the air and all about? At first you pay it little heed, though later you observe your fellow exiles seem to be in better spirits than before. Perhaps it was the previous day's rest that did everyone good. Sure. Okay, and that gave us presents, nice. Best of both worlds. I'm just imagining like a giant isopod. I mean, I'm imagining a wasp, but... En route to the Spring of Humware, you hear all about the roving slug market, which appears to be nearby. Rookie insists that you take a look after you settle in. Seems like a plan. Age revealed, nice. Oh, the slug market is so cute! It's a market with slugs! But first I have to talk to people. Ah, finally, Hedwyn. I hope you're ready to tell me your past. Have I not read this page? I thought I'd read this page. No, I have not read this page. The last emperor, in the words of Golgolathanian, the Master General, how many nations did I scour in the name of Solium Mur? How many countries fell before our spears and blades? Such questions mattered less to me with every passing victory. Our legions swelled across the land, and our dominion grew. The Emperor Solium Mur paid all this little heed. He only tended to his personal affairs. Our legions relished the autonomy. We did not know that the Emperor cared nothing for his legions, nor his people. He cared only for that which was before him. One day he learned of such a thing as to befit his name, and vowed to seek it out. Each bookmark has multiple pages. Right. That's going to be a lot of lore. This is alarming. This is extremely... Can I... No, I can't click that. Okay, buddy, let's chat. Edwin motions for you to join him. While his manner is as easygoing as ever, you sense he is searching for the right words for what he is about to say. Yes! He's opening up to us. You'd asked what I did to get thrown in here. Figured I'd tell you. The others know. I was on the blood border for several years. An outrider. No real rank, but a pretty important job. Whenever the harps swooped in, it was up to me to raise the alarm. The harps are a winged race, also known as the High-Winged Remnants, at war with the Commonwealth. They are as coarse as their feathers. They hold themselves superior. The Archjustice Androboles the Ninth. Edwin, are you secretly a killer? Oh no, asleep on the job? Yeah, like that's the classic story. One day, the harps came without warning. No alarm. It was a slaughter. So I heard. Because I wasn't there. I was with one of them. Consorting with the enemy, okay. Look. That's a story for another time. The point is, they branded me Hedwyn the Deserter before they sent me here. I didn't want to fight. I abandoned my post. My friends, They paid dearly for it. I ended up down here. But what happened to her? Edwin looks at you as his smile reappears. It's not something I like to talk about, as you can tell. But I know that you'd been wondering, and you deserve to know. I made a promise to you earlier when we first met, that you go free as well if any of us go free. That promise might not carry that much weight, I guess, coming from a deserter. Anyway, that's all. Thank you for hearing me out. There's not much good here in the downside, but at least the past is behind us. I admire how well adjusted you are, buddy. He leaves you there to consider his words. Roster bio updated, Hedwin. I'm assuming that it just filled in. We know his astral sign, which is Lenoriel. He was born on the 29th of 7th moon, suggesting he is devoted and faithful. Oh, desertion, insurrection, come on. Anyway, he fled the Blood Border's north front without leave and did not return. As mercy guides our hand, we spare your lives but rid ourselves of you from the sentencing ceremony. Ouch. Edwin has good taste in bird friends, I'm sure. Yeah, we have some stuff in common. No wonder I feel sympathetic towards him. The records state he wished to relay Commonwealth military secrets to the enemy. The downside once past tends not to be a subject for discussion. He's been exiled for 5 years. Okay, he was exiled 5 years ago, but it is a life sentence. Gotcha. While serving on the Blood Border, by chance he had a run-in with a lone enemy harp. They each felt a powerful connection and escaped together rather than fight each other to the death, as would have been expected. He lost contact with her after their encounter and left his post in search of her, but he was caught and exiled. In the downside, he found Jadariel, who looked after him when he was a child. When he was a child? In time, he caught wind of an unbelievable rumor, and first heard the name of Sandalwood. Dun dun dun. Yeah, I think they said that no one ever comes back. Yeah, like, it doesn't seem like a sentence you serve and then you're free. Oh. There we are. They knew each other before they were exiled? Okay! Yep, that was the missing puzzle piece my brain needed. Let's browse the wares. Hey guys. Yeah, how's it going, Mr. Green-tail? Been a while and all that? Hey Ron. It's going. Say, how come you've set up shop all the way out here? Isn't this a little out of the way? Oh, well, let's just say, you guys, you ain't my only customers. You see, Dad and I, we know this business pretty good. We've been around the block, and so... As Ron keeps blathering, Ruki signals to you in a furtive way. Here's the deal, chum. Got an informant says there's something here connected to this rights business. See if you can spot it. Should be able to pawn some of our stuff to make the trade. Okay. And don't even worry about Falcon Ron. He is a traveling sales creature and proprietor of the Downside Slug Market. So, anyway, you guys got something for me or what? That plain parcel you got there, I could take it off your paws if you want. Value 30. I don't want to sell my plain parcel, I want to open it and then assess its value. Okay, sure. Hey, you know, I'll take it, Mr. Greentail, though you drive a pretty hard bargain. Anyway, now I want fanfic of Head and his burb friends. What happened to her? Now, you gonna take something off my hands here, or what? Stop telling me what to buy, I want to look at all the things. Okay, that gives our Pyre extra health. That gives us bonus damage. That gives us faster speed. And that gives us 30% chance to return immediately. I'm guessing I just have to buy this. Ooh, can I buy 2 things? That's a one-of-a-kind thinger you just got there, you know. And you got yourself a real good deal from me as well. So thanks. Can I buy other stuff? Oh no, I can't buy other stuff. Okay. Apparently, any one of us bozos can get a little edge out of that thing during the rites. I mean, just a question of who gets to try it out. Max power Mooncrest is tight. Oh, you can power it up. Each of your fellow exiles may have a talisman. Let's give our people gifts. So that was come back immediately. Hedwyn is like the one... Okay, so Rookie jumps into the fire the most. Hedwyn takes the most damage. Jadariel doesn't really do much. Although I feel like we've been neglecting Jadariel. Hopefully this doesn't like give us attitude problems. Rookie's gonna be so mad I haven't given this to him. I feel it's a sound strategical decision. Anyways, Dad over here. His feet, it's only from pile leaping? Okay, I should switch it to Rookie then. His feet, you know, we've been having some trouble with his feet, getting real something or other from all the hoofing around. And so you see... Rookie indicates to you that now would be a good time to depart. Roster. Grab this, pull it over here. Switch to Doggo. Grab this, put it over here. Can I buy the parcel back? See you, Mr. Greentail. And your friend there too, I like him. Seems real nice, you know. Okay, I think I've done everything I can do. Let us commence the rites.